In the wise words of Confucius, cluttered home, cluttered mind. Clutter is stress, and the older I get, the more chaotic my life has become, the more I realize that clutter in my home really stresses me out, and I'm now at a point where I am allergic to clutter. But at the same time, I'm still living in the real world. I have young kids. I like to shop a little, like I'm not a minimalist. So these are real world tips to dramatically reduce the visual clutter in your home and just make you feel more peaceful. I'm going to start with some quick, easy tips, and then I'm going to get into specific strategies depending on the type of clutter that you're dealing with. So starting with my first quick tip, and that is hide your cords. I don't think there is anything more visually distracting and unattractive in the home than loose cords everywhere. Here are 4 different strategies to hide your cords. One is you can get command hooks and just hook the cords underneath your desk or your furniture so that they're not hanging and visible. The next one is you can get a basket, put your extension cord in there, string the wires through the basket, put a faux plant or other accessories in there, and it looks like home decor and is completely concealed. They also have cord cover boxes that are quite attractive now and much more affordable. And what I love, it's called the sleek socket. So you plug it into your outlet and it has an extension cord that you hide along the wall, and then you plug things in there and you can hide it behind something. So whatever method you want to go with, hiding your cords instantly, your home is going to look significantly less cluttered. Next little tip is you can make a magnetic wall organizer. So keep things out of your drawers, off of countertops, and put them on the wall. So this can be items like your keys, your scissors, bathroom supplies. One of my very OG earliest DIYs I ever did was putting my spice jars on a magnet, putting those on the fridge. So think what you can take off of your surfaces and put onto a magnet and stick onto the wall. Next little tip is concealed ambient lighting. So instead of having big table lamps and floor lamps all around your home, you can get these LED light strips and use them to create that soft ambiance, light up your space, your dark corners, your kitchen, any space in your home without having to have a big bulky lamp. Next is using convertible furniture that also doubles as storage to conceal visual clutter and things that you need, but you don't always need them out at all times. This is what I'm using in the family room to keep my cat toys and kid toys. So they're not all over the place. They're concealed, but they're also easily accessible. You can also use this on the foot of your bed. Now let's tackle visual clutter on your phone, okay? Because my phone having a million photos, thousands of photos, and unread emails, that stresses me out, okay? That I also consider visual clutter. And I recently learned a completely game-changing tip. This tip right here is just worth you watching this entire video, okay? I learned that you can directly connect your phone to a hard drive and transfer all of your photos onto a hard drive. Get them off your phone, free up space, and then they're nice and safe. And I just personally do not trust the cloud. There are baby photos of my kids and my kittens and very, very special memories I don't want to lose. So you can get a really affordable external hard drive. Just make sure you get the cord that works from your phone with a USB on the other side. So go into your photos folder and select all, or select whatever the photos or videos are that you want to save. Then on the bottom left, you want to click the button that allows you to send, select save to files. And then under locations, it will show your hard drive. If it's connected, then you just press that. You can create a folder like photos 2024, and they'll instantly transfer there. And you have them safe and secure, and you can declutter your phone. Now for email clutter, this also stresses me out because let me know right now, pause this video, how many unread emails do you currently have in your main inbox? Mine, before I did this, was like 12,000 or something crazy. So here are my 2 tips. One of them, you want to create a filter in your email to filter all emails with the word unsubscribe into their own folder, because that is where all of your marketing emails, your spammy emails, things that are just clogging up your inbox, they're all newsletters. And I think they're required by law to have the word unsubscribe. So if you filter by that word, it will put them all in their own folder. So you can still see them, because sometimes I want to check them out and see, oh, what's on sale, but I don't want them clogging up my inbox because I get a lot. So if you haven't done that yet, I really recommend. Then the next thing you can do, level 2, there's something I found called trimbox, and it allows you to batch, delete, and archive emails. And it kind of sorts them, because I don't just want to go through and delete 12,000 emails. Maybe some of them are important. It will batch them by type, and then you can decide which ones you want to keep or archive or delete. Next little tip is going to sound unusual. It's going to sound weird, but it works. We can become clutter blind to our own environment. So what I want you to do is take photos of different areas in your house, different rooms in your house, and then look at those photos or send them to a trusted friend or family member and have them show you areas that might look a little visually cluttered. Sometimes you kind of have to take a step back, have that perspective from an outsider of what is cluttered, because you can just get so used to it that you don't realize that things are cluttered, and thus unintentionally or subconsciously stressing you out. So I'm going to give you all a challenge. For every single person watching this video, I challenge you to do this one area, and that is your kitchen countertop. I find that is the top prime spot in the home that tends to get cluttered over time. So start by taking a picture of your kitchen countertop. Only keep on there the items you use at least once a week. So your bread maker that you haven't used since Christmas 2021, like that can go into storage. Or your ice cream maker, where it's your fantasy self that's making homemade, fresh, healthy ice cream every week, but your real life self rarely uses it. Only keep the very essential, heavily utilized items out on the countertop, because that so easily leads to visual clutter. And the more stuff you have out, the easier it is to become messy. So now let's really get into it. The method that I want you to follow if you have a low to medium amount of clutter versus if you're dealing with a massive clutter situation. So if you have a manageable amount of clutter, I want you to do the method where you tackle one small area a day. It's going to take you less than 10 minutes. Just do one drawer, one cabinet, one surface. Like for today, we're going to do our kitchen countertop challenge and take a before and after photo. That's going to give you a little dopamine burst. It's going to motivate you, but just commit to doing one small area a day. It's very easy. It's very manageable. Now, if you are dealing with a massive clutter situation, maybe it's a room that's completely overwhelmed. Mom, I'm looking at you because I know you're decluttering. The method that I recommend you use, and that works so much better if you're dealing with a massive amount of clutter, is what I call backwards decluttering. Okay, so instead of going through the room and deciding what you want to get rid of, you give yourself a limit and you decide and select what you want to keep. So when I helped my mom declutter her closet, we had 100 hangers and a certain amount of drawer and shelf space. Once that was full, the rest of it had to go. So she had to go through and select her favorite things that she really loved. And then somebody else came in and cleared out and donated the rest. And that was a way we were able to cut through a massive amount of clutter really quickly and efficiently. Now we're going to go one level deeper, because even if you declutter your whole house, if you have that influx of things still coming in, it's going to be cluttered again before you know it. This is what I have been doing for the past 2 years, and it works so well, because I don't want to deprive myself and feel like, no, I can't shop, because that makes me want to shop more. Okay. When I tell myself I can't have it. So it's all about balance. So I give myself a budget for every month, how much I could spend on just personal fun expenditures. And once I hit that amount, I'm done for the month. And so what I do is I have an Amazon gift card for a certain amount, but you can even get like a cash preloaded Visa card or a debit card with only a certain amount on there. Like, don't trust yourself with a credit card with a high limit, because you're just going to pass that. You need a way to hold yourself accountable and give yourself a budget so you can still buy things here and there, but you're limited. So not only will this prevent your home from becoming like crazy cluttered, it also will prevent you from spending more money than you want to. I've done this again for the past 2 years, and it works so well. Once I hit my limit, I'm done for the month. I still feel like I can get fun stuff and not be deprived. So that's just my little tip. So those are some of my easy, quick tips to dramatically reduce visual clutter in your home. And I promise you will feel better. You will feel more at peace, more relaxed when you're in your home, when there's not just like stuff everywhere overwhelming you. So try these tips. Specifically, I want you all to do the kitchen countertop challenge, take a before and after photo, and tag me. And maybe I'll pick a couple of you to send Amazon gift cards just to encourage you, motivate you that much more. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you are new here. Press the subscribe button down below and watch this video next. I'm going to pick out a video for you to watch next, and I will see you soon with a new video.